So,
yes.
Corrine, would you like to just introduce yourself and tell us how you got into comics?
I got into comics when I was about 4 years old, 5 years old. I was brought up on a diet of comics, and because I'm so old, in the glory days of being delivered comics, I remember having 4 comics each week delivered.
Remember
so I've
what
been,
they were?
Hmm?
What were they?
Well, at one point it was Beano, Dandy, Girl, and it wasn't School Friends, something like Judy. Yeah, Judy, Girl, Beano, and Dandy. I then sort of moved on to School Friends Picture Library, and then to romance comics, and there was a bit of a blip, and then into underground comics, and so ever since I've been reading them and also doing them, because my style was always very cartoony, and that was just my kind of interest. So I sort of feel comics are definitely my medium when I do them, but I don't do them very much because I spend most of my time these days working as an editor for Myriad, editing the list of graphic novels that we produce. That is a great joy for me to kind of help others on their way. We have something called the First Graphic Novel Competition, which encourages new artists, comics creators to come forward, and the prize is that Myriad publishes their work.
But in terms of your own drawing work, what would you say that you did that you're most proud of in terms of what you've drawn yourself?
Yeah, funnily enough, I mean, I a lot of the things that I did, so what I would call kind of very domestic work, i.e. kind of cartoons that I was inspired to do out of my own circumstances, or for somebody's birthday or a party or commemorating something. And kind of for me, those are the things that I'm really the most sort of proud of. But, they must be one huge in-joke to people who don't know me and my friends or my family. I did a comic strip for the Jewish Quarterly for some years, and some of the work I did for that I'm quite proud of, the strips, and I sort of crammed a lot into 2 pages, kind of sometimes about kind of 54 frames, which is hardly an advertisement for somebody who then goes on to advise other people how to create a graphic novel. Don't cram in everything that you know.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Corrine.